Hey YouTube, Moose Cow here, back with another recap of our game. We played one more round, round 4, so we're at the top of round 5 this afternoon. Unfortunately, we will not be able to continue this game until probably next week because Mr. Scrubert and Rick have opposite schedules. Mr. Scrubert works nights, Rick's only available at nights on weekdays, so we're probably going to have to wait until next weekend to continue this game. In the meantime, here's the casualty bin. As you can see, not a ton of stuff this time in the boneyard dish, but that's what we got so far. So, Germany declared war on Russia, but only knocked out the cruiser in 113. That's right, this guy. Or no, that's a sub. This guy, yeah, he's gone. So he knocked him out with attacks, and then congregated along the Eastern Front, ditching the Sea Lion scheme that he had going on. He also blocked the Lend-Lease in 126, which the Soviet sub here tried to attack, but failed. Rick's been actually rolling decently with 2s this game. So all this is the front. I'll just go over this real quick. Between these two giants at war with very little activity. Russia did not immediately fight back. And also Germany built 3 subs in 97, so he's got the 5 sub NO, and has all of his planes in Western Germany there. He also used the transports to bring guys over to Poland, so Poland's very busy right now. Russia congregated, did its thing, and declared war on Japan. I saw this coming. He sent one guy into Korea and then everybody else into Manchuria. My 4 infantry there were able to take one of them out. The good news is that now Mongolia is neutral, so I don't have to worry about those cavalry messing this up a little bit, but that's still a lot of units that I have to deal with now, which is very frustrating. And so I'm glad we have a week off because I'm going to need some time to think about this. As Japan, I congregated here, built more units here, used my subs as blockers. As you can see, America and ANZAC had their navy in 33 off the Caroline Islands. I thought he would maybe go this way. Instead, he sent everything to Midway. But before he did that, I did this, had blockers, moved some navy up to 19, fortified Hong Kong if he chose to try to attack, not Hong Kong, Shanghai, if he tried to attack it. I was thinking he was maybe going to go for the Philippines, but he didn't. Then I used my naval units and congregated in 97 from here. Also brought the infantry from Sumatra and Java, so right now the Money Islands, while I still have them, they're wide open. Moved stuff into Shan State, moved more stuff into Yan'an. I took Burma again. As you can see, he took it back. And then I pushed against China once more, but unfortunately because of this mess I had to divert a few units that way. So because I did that, I had 1 infantry here in Shensi, so he knocked it out. I did take out 1 Chinese infantry as a result, but this is all that's left of China. But now China has room to grow over here in Manchuria, so that's concerning. He's protecting his flying tiger as much as possible. Hopefully, maybe I can take it out. We'll see. But flying tiger's still kicking. India fought back, retook Burma, as you can see. Oh yeah, and I also destroyed the French destroyer here and the British destroyer here. By the way, I used a sub there, and might as well reveal some text. So, Russia, no surprise, has self-propelled artillery, but Japan has super subs. That's right, I got super subs. Worked for me once really well in that global game that I won as Japan with out of box. So see how it translates to BBR. So I got that sub there, and I got 5 subs, 5 Japanese super subs up here right now. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. So we got a decent little crush going on, but how much of them I'm going to use next turn, we'll see. He built more guys in India. Again, the factory in India has 6 damage on it still, so he only built 3 infantry and a plane there, and he built a mech and 2 tanks in Iran, which I assume will go that way as well. His navy, as UK, has also come this way, so I have his full attention there. And the good news with that is that has drawn off attention away from Italy a little bit. Speaking of which, the Allies, while I'm down over here, they took out the last Southern Italian in Kenya, so you just got to walk in and take those 3 territories back. So he took out that guy, and he took out the mech that was in Tobruk. However, the mech took out his tank, so he only had a fighter left. He didn't want to lose the fighter, obviously. It's worth nothing, so he still has Tobruk. Canada pushed into Tunisia. The Brits took Algeria. French fortified Algeria. More Canadians in Morocco. We got that in Gibraltar. The Americans took Normandy, and the Brits fortified it, bringing over a AAA, an infantry, and a fighter. The Italians then pushed back and brought a ton of stuff into Paris there, railing what he could and moving units there and air transporting even. So Paris is very secure. Brought his Air Force up there, as you can see. So we'll see how much of a big deal that this early D-Day is. We will see. The Navy here also went up to that sea zone as well. So 110's looking pretty fortified. He's got 2 British fighters and 2 American fighters in the UK. That's still contested up there. We got 1 Soviet sub left. Trying to oh yeah, and then the French fighter went to northwest Iran. And I'm trying to think. Oh, ANZAC. While I'm over here, ANZAC just built another 2 infantry and a cruiser, and then the naval units that were in Caroline Islands went up to help out the Americans in Midway. So yeah, all of this is in Midway. Everything that was in from Caroline Islands, and the strategic bombers brought over 5 infantry. So all of this stuff is in Midway or Sea Zone 25, and these are the new units, new American units on the way. So now he's got only those 2 in Alaska, AAA in Western Canada. And then over here, we got this looking up for the next American wave. Canada built a fighter and a destroyer. There's still 2 Brazilians in Brazil. This is what we're looking like on the income tracker. Or not the income tracker, the victory point. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We would have, oh, sorry, 10. We got 10. So right now the Axis have 10 victory points. Would have had 11 if he didn't take back Burma, but right now we got all victory cities plus World Oil and the Imperial point. And the income tracker is looking like this. Currently, Canada's at a healthy 9. I am slowly beating America for the time being with that Imperial point. We'll see if I can hold that. We are only halfway through this game if we play only 8 rounds. So this is gonna get messy. Not totally liking it. Rick's not either. Rick's saying this is his worst game he's played as Germany because he's been changing his mind as to what strategy he's been doing every turn, more or less, and that has not worked out for him. So with Germany, you gotta have a plan and stick to it, not change up what you're doing. That early Egypt raid failure cost us dearly. I've been doing not too bad, but now I have this to contend with on top of that, so I'll figure it out. Anyway, that's where we're at. Loving the game so far. Love playing with Mr. Scrubert. He's been showing some things. I'm surprised he didn't knock out any of my destroyers that I had as blockers, so we'll see where this goes. Because right now I think we're relatively evenly matched if we go head to head, but I gotta go other places too. So we'll see. Yeah, again, China is this, and what's in Manchuria. Until later, guys. Let's hope we all roll the dice better. See you in about a week.